Hey y'all, we're back with another episode of Pyrithal. Let's press that start button. I want to go play the game. Wait, what? My PS4 controller isn't working. What is this? Wait a second. This isn't a game that we play with a controller. This is a game that we play with our imaginations.
It's
What?
like a real.
Oh,
It's like a RPG you play on the computer, except the memory card is faulty because no one actually remembers what happens during the session.
Yep, exactly. Uh, I'm your GM this morning, and oh boy, what happened last time? Uh, you guys made it
uh,
underground.
we met a monkey.
You met a monkey. You went underground, found an underground jungle, met a monkey, Emperor
Yeah.
Edward. Emperor Edward was quite rude and had a tood and wanted
Mm-hmm.
to smash and play with you. You guys did not like that he wanted to smash you and have you be his playthings forever or whatever he put it as. He's kind of a creep, and a weirdo, and a violent sociopath. So you guys,
I'm agreed.
I am a weirdo. So you guys, did some good distracting with Bereau. I believe Bereau made an illusion of some sort, while the rest of the party, no, it wasn't even Burroughs doing. It was Austin making his inflatable bunker doing his inflatable body double, uh, which caused Emperor Edward to get distracted, and then the party ended up going after, well, going back to the bus after scouting, only to return to, oh yeah, Abel saw something that looked like Lucky, and now there's a bunch of
It's
things
it's
that
it's
look like
Brecken.
Brecken.
It's
That's right.
Brecken.
That's right. I'm sorry. I was looking at your Discord. Brecken saw something in the jungle. It looked like Lucky, but it wasn't Lucky. It was a bunch of guys that kind of looked like Lucky, except not really. But Lucky looked more like a bat gorilla thing. These guys, uh, definitely have a lot more going on and can speak, unlike Lucky. Or Lucky can't speak, unlike them. What? What? Anyway, uh, so these three here, as well as uh, a bunch of others looking like them,
These three kings.
these three kings here, uh, basically about the size Lucky was, maybe a little longer, maybe a little bit more broad, uh, but definitely around the same size. Uh, they're surrounding your bus, uh, sort of at the look of horror at Barreau, who's sort of standing there dumbfounded like shit. Then one looking at, the one in red has their eyes fixated on Lucky, who is in Brecken's papoose for him, while the purple one is, you know, staring down Barreau. The blue one, on the other hand, speaks up. So, I. Alright, let's all calm down. We don't need to start throwing, accusations at everyone. Hello, Haymans.
Hello.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
cool thing.
Yeah.
Alright, excellent. You can understand my speech. My name is Divine Right.
Mm-hmm.
You, sirs, and ma'ams, are currently in our home. We would ask of you to leave because this is an important resting ground for an important artifact not too far away, and it's not the safest place. I would recommend going back where you came from. The
Do a
other,
quick glance. Can I do a quick glance up the very very steep hill we came down?
uh, yeah, it'd be a pain in the ass to drive the bus back, but you could technically do so. The real big issue now is the hole that was made in the bus that's preventing you from going underwater again. Uh, and then you know, of course, not getting what you needed to get here anyway, would be kind of a problem. Uh, but yeah, no. He then speaks. I will have to ask that the one in purple. Uh, you know that's a demon, right? I don't want to be rude about it. That is a demon, and it needs to be eliminated, says the purple one. Uh, he's about ready to. He's like basically about ready to pounce on Bereau. Bereau, sort of panicking, hides behind the bus, only to be stared down by more guardians. They sort of weasel themselves underneath the bus.
How many of them are there total?
Uh, right now, including the big three, I'm gonna say about 13 altogether. The other other ones are sort of in the back. These three ones were the ones that came up close. Maybe it's because they're the leadership or they're the toughest. Who knows? You don't know really how these guys operate. Uh, the one in red, the red one with the white mane, speaks up. That there is my mate. Please return him.
The red one or the
Yeah, the
which
red one
one?
is speaking to Brecken, pointing at Lucky. I would like my mate back, please.
I don't know. I have to ask him first.
He's
Lucky, what do you think?
Right.
What does he say to me on a spiritual level?
on a spiritual level. He's sort of staring these other guys down.
In like his normal Lucky fashion, where he
Yeah,
stares everything down.
he's just observing, cause uh, it's not like it's more of an excited of like, oh boy, people here, instead of like these people.
Hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Huh.
Lucky has no memory.
Yeah, Lucky. If Lucky did know these people, uh, they don't anymore.
Lucky's not really telling me anything about you guys. How do I know y'all actually know him?
I mean, it's been over 10 years, maybe longer.
We've gone without sex for 10 years?
Brecken, how long have you had Lucky in your possession?
We never really decided that.
I thought
9
it
years.
was. I thought it was like the
9
case.
years. 9 years.
I thought it was the case that Brecken was
I mean, no, trust
a
me. I've
boy.
had him for
Was a
quite a
boy.
while. I've had him
Yeah,
for quite a while. No. Well, I imagine like he was still like a pretty big monstrosity because like I remember specifically letting him go, and then and the first thing he did was immediately cause a problem for everyone but me.
yeah.
So I think maybe I don't want to say. I think it's been about roughly maybe a year, actually. I don't know, like, how long have we been traveling together, actually?
You guys have been traveling together before the first session about 6 months. Uh, you might have had Lucky for about maybe
2 years, maybe 2 years.
yeah, definitely less than 5. Either way, uh, Lucky was a problem before he became your companion. Uh, Either way, she's like, "Can I at least have a look at him? Why is he
Okay, but
back in an earlier stage of the life cycle? What have you done to him?"
he got in trouble.
What do you?
By the way, when she says like, "Let me take a look at him," I'm not actually handing him over. I'm just like literally holding him out.
She's getting closer.
I take a step back for every step closer.
Wait,
Okay.
you take a step closer.
No, I take a step back for every step closer. So like, if every basically
If it
speaking, imagining
walks
it.
forward a step, he walks back a step.
Okay, she keeps doing that.
No,
Cutting.
no, no. Because basically speaking, it looks like every step she takes forward, you don't even see Brecken take a step back. You just see him slide.
Good. Uh, all right. Now the purple one is eyeing Bereau from underneath the bus. Brecken's being chased by the red one. The blue one is
Slowly but surely.
the blue one goes, "Okay, that's enough. Calm down." Uh, and he tugs at the on the mane of the red one and the tails of the purple one. Let me introduce ourselves before we do continue here. My name once again is Divine Right. My friend in red here is a feminine demeanor, as well as my friend in purple. Their name is Manifest Destinies. So, before this gets out of hand, you have the option to, well, leave the very too well leave the boy version of my friend's mate here, uh, and then we can happily destroy the demon that is hidden amongst you right now.
Okay, there's a lot of
There's a lot to unpack here, and you're demanding a lot for someone we just met.
Yeah, no,
I
you're
know it's
doing.
quite a lot that we've just met and everything, but once again, you are not supposed to be here at all.
Mm,
You,
that's a very fair point, but it's at the same time, it's like, one, we weren't even. I don't even. We weren't trying to actually get here specifically, right? I say over to bunker.
I mean, you got a point too.
I ask them what I point to Lucky, and I ask what Lucky's name is. Like I say like, all right, well what's this guy's name?
his
Can it just please tell me it's Lucky? Just please, just tell me it's Lucky.
Oh, my mate that you're holding.
Yes, his name
His
is Lucky.
no is what? No, his name is Fortunate Circumstances. why,
Yeah,
why
it's
would
pretty
you
good.
why would you simplify his name?
Well, we didn't know his the actual. We didn't know that was the actual name, but he responds to Lucky
Yeah, all he
regardless.
did was
Wait.
Grunt and snort at us. Really, I'm gonna be honest.
I
Connor, I would like to roll I forget what it's called. The check to like take a look at these guys' stats.
Scan. That would be a double insight, my dude.
Well, there's like a specific check. Give me a second to find it.
It's called scan.
Is that what it's called?
I'm 9
No. Scan's the opportunity. There's another one.
It's study. It's
study. I
studies.
apologize.
Scans the other is something else, but
look, they
study.
both
It's
start
a double
S.
insight.
You're rolling the same thing.
Yeah. Well, so scan. There's no roll. But there's Let me see here.
Do you want to see if you can fight the monsters?
I'd rather not risk it.
Because there's I think there's another. Okay, yeah. So there's like a general study, and then there's the like study like you want to like see their stats. There's actually two different ones though. Like it's technically the same action, but it like you can where is it? Two. Yeah, the studying a non-player character check, which you use the study thing, but it gives you different information depending on what you roll. But it's so let's roll that.
Roll that study. All
right, and then I'm gonna roll a I guess I have to choose one in particular. I'm gonna re-roll.
Whoa! You have to invoke
3.
You have to invoke something. Why are you re-rolling?
Yeah. Give me a second here. Actually, I'm just trying to decide which one I think is the best to check, because I can't do it on all of them since I'm assuming they're not all the same, right?
Yeah, they are all their own person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll do just the blue one. And I won't actually re-roll anything for this.
Okay.
Because I got a 10. That's
all right.
It's not everything, but it's good enough. So on a 10. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Because it is sort of a partial success because you have never seen one of these before, other than Lucky, and have no idea what exactly they do or what they are.
Yeah. So this gives me on a 10 plus you get the rank, the species. The species I'm just assuming it's the same as Lucky, and then they're the max HP and the max MP.
Mass.
So like lets me know if these are like what kind of are they like soldier class? Are they
They are meta wise they are elite. They this guy in particular has 180 HP.
Okay. And MP?
50 MP.
Okay.
All right. Okay. There's a lot to unpack. I'm sorry if we're kind of stalling here. It's just can you explain? Okay, first of all, what exactly are you? Because we've known Lucky for a while, and we still have no idea what the heck he is. No offense.
Oh, he's a guardian. Guardian beast, whatever you want to call it. It's a little bit more complicated. What's a good?
Have I heard of the term guardian beast before?
It was a general term that was used long ago, but
like civilization before our current ones. kind of deal,
Are
'cause
are you speaking about the Cordiz?
what? There's there's the
Oh, that's right.
Bendarians.
You might remember them. They're called. Don't you people call them ancestors or something?
Am I aware of that? At a game?
You've never heard them be called by that name.
Not by that name, no.
Look, it's a little
Uh,
bit of a culture thing. It's you young races and whatnot. It's going to
Just
be a
give us
bit.
boomer treatment.
Yes, they did. Uh, look. Long story short, we are the Guardians. Uh, you know, we were created to destroy avoid Damon kind, much like the little creature that is infecting your friend over there, or what? I don't know if you knew them before they were infected. Uh,
we
Judging
just
from
called them Bereau. But,
well, they're avoid Damon.
what does that mean?
They come from a
'Cause
void dimension, long, deep within a. Are you aware of the many magical planes?
No.
no, I don't touch the stuff. I'm gonna be honest.
Can one of us even roll to see if we can get lucky?
I mean, I mean,
Oh wait, hold up. Right.
you still have lucky, Brecken? Or
Actually, wait, hold up. Before we do anything else, um, Connor, flip the coin for me, please.
Oh boy, that's right, the coin of luck.
oh fuck me.
1d2.
Okay.
Alright, it's
wait,
bad luck again.
Mm.
all right. Tell me what happens.
Brecken, here's the first thing of bad that happens to you today. As you're backing up while this,
Hey, she pulled him
Femi-
back. She pulled
yeah,
him back already.
yeah, no, you trip and she grabs Lucky before you hit the ground with him.
Aww, I lost
Makes a
Lucky.
it's a dodgeball like boom.
But yeah, she's looking
while
at
this
Lucky
is
right now.
Damn it!
while
So
this
they
is
have.
happening, I whisper to Ari to grab Barreau on the bike and book it out of here while they're distracted with Lucky.
Only one is distracted with Lucky. There's like
Yeah, there's
12
one
others
that's
surrounding us.
directly after Barreau right now, and it's the purple one.
I'll
Yeah,
Hold on,
we
let me keep
I'll
chatting
take
it.
I'll take the guard action on Barreau, and so if he like lunges to try and stop him from running, I'll be in the way.
Okay. I'm still gonna try to get answers out of them. Okay, so you're an ancient beings from a long forgotten civilization.
Yes, so far you're doing great.
My friend, my purple friend is a void demon, as you said.
Yes.
Uh, good question. You guys call yourselves guardians, right?
Yes.
What exactly do you guard, and what
Well,
artifact is this?
we used to guard you'd call them the ancestors. Uh,
we did not.
uh, now they've been long extinct, and we've been underground here for quite a while, existing. We fill the time with what we can with books, knowledge. We've created a few games.
Wait, if our buddy, I'm sorry, fortunate circumstances,
It's still Lucky. It's still
uh,
Lucky.
Welcome
No,
to
his name is Fortunate Circumstances. That was the name that was given to him upon when he earned it at age 11.
Mm.
The memories. I remember when he was a
At
young
age,
pup.
Question: why did all he like? I could how to put this? How come he only grunted and snorted every time you tried talking to him? It just acted like like a. I don't want to use the term discriminatory. It's just that he acted like a wild beast and
Oh, no,
like scratches behind his ears and all that. Just growled and snarled.
uh, feminine demeanor speaks up. I can answer that now. Upon further inspection, he's heavily damaged. Something's clearly wrong with the secondary brain.
Oh,
There's all sorts of wounds. He is incredibly damaged. How could you? I know it
like,
is
like
probably not your fault. I'm trying to be nice here. Can you please stop
quick
jumping on
question.
me? Yeah, yes.
No. Actually, no. I was actually going to ask you, Connor, the DM. Are the wounds you talking about any sort dodgeball related?
Uh, well, there's certainly some new bruises. He's definitely a lot more malleable than any guardian should be. But especially at this stage in the life cycle.
Just like the.
But this is old damage. At least right around here, this part of the noggin, there's some cracked plating. Could literally reach inside. Is hollow. I'm surprised it didn't get repaired when he reverted to an earlier stage. We might be able to do something for him here, but it's going. We just have to do the procedure. We'd be happy to we'd bring him back to, you know, regain his ability to speak and everything. It would just take some time.
wait, is
If you
this like with like ancient tech you guys all know how to use, or is it just literally like bashing him against a wall or something?
It's a little
Like
bit
I'm
of
just
Don't.
setting
a
expectations.
little bit of ancient tech, magic ritual. Uh, it's quite a bit, but we'd be able to fix him. Uh, and look, I haven't seen him in what has been maybe over 10 years, which might seem a long time for you, but for me, it feels like yesterday. If
Was he like adventurous or like
Oh, he
before?
was so bold and daring and intelligent, one of the smartest I've ever met.
Oh man, I just
He was
thought he was a
also had
lovable love, but
extremely fortunate as well. He helped find a new home for us. Uh, when there was an earthquake a few before he went missing. He an entire cave-in smashed almost every other dwelling except his.
yet he still went missing, or
It, he was lucky enough to be bit larger. It's a very long story. Mostly having to do with surface dwellers like yourself, who, Haymans, like yourself coming down here, causing a ruckus. We had to move.
did they happen to have some mass?
Yes, they did.
Oh,
Does Brecken
we
remember
actually
about the
don't care
party?
for the. Oh god.
What does Brecken remember about the party that he found Lucky at?
Uh, Lucky was at a nobleman party. He belonged basically he was a circus creature, then was adopted by a rich family, and that rich family was about to get rid of him before Brecken came into the picture. and Brecken.
Understood.
Yep. And the
And
rich.
then I let him,
Yep. And the
and
rich.
then I let him, and then I let him out, and then everyone paid that price.
Yep. And everyone paid that price.
Like, you're free, my good friend Kill's family that was keeping him hostage.
Okay.
It's like a scene from The Evil Dead.
Good.
It's like ungodly amounts of blood.
God. Um,
Lucky imagines that as Brecken is pulling him away.
Lucky imagines copious amounts of blood as I pull him away.
God. Okay. How about this? Rather than get into a big old tizzy about void demons and whatnot, for what I remember, that void demon's relatively tame. Also, nothing stopped.
So just to clarify, you're perfectly fine traveling with a puppeted corpse.
Well, it's pretty grim when you think about it, but overall, she's been rather, well, in terms of void demons, it's rather lackluster. If she was trying to arbiter the end of the world, I'm gonna be real.
No, maybe. I mean, for us, it would be the end of most everything, but for them, it would just be reproducing and existing. Morality wise, it's incredibly messed up. They have taken this person who used to be alive and have taken everything they are and ever will be, stripped that from them, and is now driving them around like they're a bicycle or some sort of vehicle or a horse. I remember when those were around.
Bicycle?
I was like, I knew it. You all made fun of me.
You mean hover bikes? Okay.
So
okay.
before, so just to Divine Right speaks up. So you're going to flip about this. Before there were whatever those hover bikes, and hover technology. Before that, they actually had to use wheels in order to traverse around things.
What?
The purple one goes. Ari. By the way, Ari in response is like, I'm not. Look, that thing. Burrow's like deep underneath there. I can drive past, maybe, but I don't know how fast this thing is.
Hold on.
Hold it down.
Let's look. Bro.
By the way,
here.
the real quick, Austin. The purple one,
Okay.
Manifest Destinies. He is currently like reaching underneath the bus while Burrow is sort of like gotten themselves stuck into the mechanisms. So it's like getting your cat stuck underneath there.
You just hear screeching.
Burrow is literally hissing.
No, it's that video of like, that's not a cat.
Oh no, it's like that one scene from Legend of Mau Mau where Mau Mau lets the little bats drive the scooter, and the very first thing it does is scream.
Yep.
God. Look. I know Bereau may be, what's the term? Like, we haven't noticed that Bereau has done any active harm or like tried to lay eggs in us. Like, do you guys feel any eggs or something? I don't know how she does it.
What do eggs feel like?
Oh no.
What do eggs feel like?
No, they don't lay eggs in you. What this particular one, they're a ghoul. So basically, they would wrap themselves around the neck, and then replace the spinal column of, basically the brain cord, basically, and replace that. Yeah, so it's quite gruesome.
Oh, I mean, we
Divine
just
Right,
found her.
Divine
way.
Divine
Like-
Right yells, and that's why it needs to die. Get over here, you little shit.
I thought that'd be Manifest Destiny.
I'm sorry, Manifest Destiny is yelling, get over here, you little shit. Stop hiding.
You don't want to touch the engine; it could get really hot down there. Okay. Look, how about we come to a bargaining point? Like, we probably don't have any interest in that artifact, right?
Well, it depends. Where the hell is it?
I mean, what does the artifact even do? If I could be so bold,
No. Hold up.
but
We don't know if that artifact they're talking about is the thing we're looking for.
like,
You don't know if they're guarding the same thing that you're looking for.
okay,
So we might not want to press on them a little bit too much.
okay, maybe not that question then. Rewind. Bro uses your time powers to rewind a little bit.
All right.
Okay. All right. So, question. I should actually offer. Actually, we hear that you don't care for those guys to the mass, right?
No, not really. Not at all. Not a pressing issue at the moment. The pressing issue is the fucking demon underneath your vehicle.
Sorry, this guy. Look, I mean, we can help you get rid of them. Like, have they been more frequent recently, or?
Oh, there was no, not that we're aware of.
Okay.
Feminine demeanor. Actually, I might have heard something about some activity. A little while ago, Emperor Edward was acting up again.
I feel like
Recently? Just recently?
He's he keeps smashing things and yelling about love. He's definitely talking to someone. I don't know what, but if it was anybody, the last people who have made it down here were the folks in masks, so I'm assuming it was more of them that he was talking
Interesting.
That's interesting. I feel like one of them would be like, "Why didn't you?" Like the one trying to reach into the car is like, "Why didn't you tell us earlier?" Ah, she bit me.
That does happen. Bro does bite the finger of the beast that's trying to grab her. It does no damage.
Just like it doesn't. It doesn't. I'm not bleeding, but it stings.
It stings. I'm going to have to disinfect this. He's also too big to fit underneath the 2 foot. Like, his arms are too wide. Like, it cuts off like halfway up his forearm. Like, whenever you're trying to reach under your bed, but the space in between is actually too small for even your arm. Bereau was able to fit because they weigh like 90 pounds despite being like 5'11". You could say it's dead weight.
Okay.
Anyway.
Like,
the guard.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the blue one is like, no, go ahead. You've been actually quite pleasant.
Yeah, no, you've been quite pleasant too. It's this. It's a little weird because like we known Lucky and Bereau for a long time. I don't know if Lucky still has any of his old memories or anything. I mean, no offense by that.
No,
it's just
he's been horribly damaged. Hopefully I can try to repair something with him, and see if he does remember us, which I certainly hope. But you guys have been actually quite accommodating.
Yeah, he's quite an independent spirit. Whenever we tell him to move, he just looks at us and then goes back to sleep.
I walk over to Manifest Destinies, and
What
I
is it?
say, "Huh?
Good, you can help me lift the bus and I can try to grab it.
I say, I don't think we can convince you that Bro down there is actually safe. But I turn and I point uh, uh, Lucky, and I say, but he's been traveling with her for a while now, and I think if you were able to restore his ability to speech, he'd be able to vouch for Barreau. So before we escalate things, and you're not making very much progress here anyway, why don't we agree not to kill the demon until after we attempt to restore our mutual friend who can vouch for us?
Yeah.
As long as she either stays underneath there or is prevented from using her void magics.
I say deal.
That's
If she
fair
comes
enough.
out, she won't use her void magics.
Yeah, no, I get.
Burrow yells from underneath the car, "I'm not coming out!"
You're coming out. Okay, that's good. If you try
Does
to
does
attack,
Manifest Destinies kind of back off?
He's like eyeing the car, but he sort of backs up a little bit. He's like, "Fine."
So I turn to Divine Right. That's his name, right? The other one.
Yes.
I say, I know you've asked us to leave, but given that we have now some unresolved issues, I think you'll have to allow us to stay here until we can get all of this resolved. Is that okay with you?
Oh, that's fine. I was actually going to invite you back.
Okay. I mean, better than the last guy that tried to invite us. I don't know if you heard of an Emperor Edward.
We just spoke of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
we've
Emperor
heard.
is.
Yeah, no, he's
No.
he's unpleasant. We tried
Yeah,
to, we tried to, we found him as a mere pup, and we tried to raise him right. But there's something about him that is not right about him.
You mean that he's a psychopath?
Yes, he's a complete psychopath.
Like, is he also a guardian, or is he separate?
Oh no, he's just a red-haired underground mountain gorilla, native to these parts.
Are they? Oh, do they always talk? Or like, I'm sorry.
No, we gave it sentience.
Okay.
We thought that
man.
maybe we could, teach him to be better. Instead, he used this knowledge for evil.
Don't you just hate when they do that?
Yeah, no. You think you raise a kid right, and like
they go off the rails. There's not much you could do about a bad egg.
You can crack it open.
He is very large. We just managed to convince him to stay on his side of the mountain. Actually, he said, "I'm leaving," and fuck you, and just left. The profanity was not appreciated. He thought we were, what was the word that, feminine demeanor goes? He called us fuddy-duddies.
No, that's just uncalled.
I didn't even really know what that. I had to pull up the thesaurus for that one.
You have a thesaurus?
Yeah, no, there's a new. Your masked friends have dropped so much stuff down here. So many scientists have come in and left their things, and then, upon seeing one of us or upon trying to start something and us ending it quite quickly, they they tend to leave their non-essentials. Oh, like books, trinkets. We have we have what we call a tellular device. We have to show we have to show you. It makes the ancient stuff look primitive. It's not primitive. It's like a primitive version of what the ancients were capable of doing, but I have to show you. It's like
Is it the equivalent of like a phone out of a game?
yeah, like a walkie-talkie or a phone.
Okay, like I think we have phones. I think. Like, wait, do phones exist in the setting? Yes or no?
Brecken, your family had a phone. Not every family has a phone.
Upper middle class can afford phones.
Yeah, you privileged fuck.
Sounds like someone's jealous. What's the matter? What's the matter? You want to stand over there and talk to me, but you gotta yell? Let me just pull out my walkie. Let me just pull my telephone.
Jesus Christ.
Much more convenient, and I'm not causing a fuss.
Manifest Destiny's like, are we seriously inviting these? Never mind, I'm outvoted. I know when I'm outvoted. You're too liberal in these matters.
I mean, were you the guy who voted to probably killing the giant monkey, or?
Originally, no. He was a nice boy. He just grew up bad.
Huh? I would have figured he'd be down for killing.
No, he was quite nice at first.
You think you know a guy. Yeah.
You really do.
Especially when you raise them.
Divine Right speaks up. Well, this has all been lovely. Why don't we take you back? Come with us.
Yeah, no, do you know the safe way that doesn't get in the path of Emperor Edward?
Oh, yeah, no, he lives, which direction did you head towards?
I point at the direction he came from.
Okay, so similar direction, but oh no, wait. Roll 20. What's going on? Oh, there it's going. Okay, roll 20 is a-okay. Ha ha ha. And so is the recording. Anyway, so it's like a little bit ways that way, but you're going to want to go. Okay, using the cardinal directions is going to be pointless down here because you don't have any basis of this, and I don't think any compasses work down here. We'll show you.
Fair enough.
And they take you.
As we're going to it, I whisper to Ari. I ask if this is like the same direction that the compass had told her to go.
She nods, yeah.
That was it.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
So you make
I
it
got my answer.
to their town. Basically built over this sort of jungle swamp. There's little wood bridges here and there. There's like buildings. Because these guys don't have like, the most conventional hands. They still have, the grippers. They're sort of like not really fantastically made, but well made enough. And it looks like they might have been, some of them actually came pre-made. Like these might have used to be old houses. However, the original doors were probably meant for some people of your size. Cracks, doors have been resized for accommodation. They got, little libraries, not necessarily a shop, huts, etc. It's like, oh, and that's the party. This is where we throw the parties. Oh, and that skull, we recommend don't go near that. They point towards the pyramid with the skull on it, which is where Ari said they saw the you know.
Yeah, I ask why not.
Uh,
Damn. Am I glad I
well,
told Bunker to shut up?
uh, simply put, there is an artifact in there that, by itself, almost useless, but is a part of a a key for a vault. And one of the last wishes that we've gotten was to make sure no one breaks into it. And please do not tell your friend who's underneath the van. Uh, we will probably have guards on watch while Lucky is recovering. They're not going to hurt her, but, you know, if she acts up, then we are entitled to defend ourselves.
Yeah. I said she won't do anything.
I'll kill all of them.
Represent her right, Connar.
I'll kill all of them with the worst way possible.
I like when Steph does her meek Bereau. I love that Bereau better.
The meek bro.
Listen, the conversation
saying
between
this,
her and the conversation.
only we can hear because we're used to her soft spokenness.
Yeah.
Like literally
Kill all
her
of them.
talking to the guard earlier on
Yeah.
in the game was like by far one of the most intriguing conversations I've heard.
Good.
God.
So
Great.
I say, have you ever thought about like using the artifact for tourism, like giving tours?
no, the fact that you're here is really more a testament to you being and really your friends being quite nice. I haven't gotten to know you yet. What is your name?
Say my name's Hal. Yeah, I can speak. My name.
Yes,
I'll
your
just
name.
I'll just say Hal.
Hello, Hal.
Bunker, nice to meet you.
Bunker. Is that an anagram? That's the name of a sort of building used for protection.
Yeah, no, I was colony born. I was apparently born in like, a bunker.
Oh.
Born in a bunker.
Hal turns to you. I thought it was just a nickname. I thought that was like the code name you got while you were like working in the military, and you just
you'd
be
surprised.
use your real name.
Like I knew a kid
Your
named
parents gave you this name?
Yeah, no, I knew a kid named Sandsail because he was born in a sandsail.
Have we met the kid named Tent yet?
Oh man, Tent fucking sucks. I'm gonna be real.
Man, the kid named Sand has it real rough.
The kid named Trash Can has it terribly.
Back alley dumpster. Don't ask him about it.
My name is Brecken.
Ari says, I'm Ari. That's Ignacio. Ignacio waves hi. So, we please do ask, do not go there. And if you really must go there, you really shouldn't. It's quite dangerous.
Like, if you really should go there, don't.
We're the outside protection. The stuff on the inside is actually what you should worry about. Not kidding.
You ever been shot with a 50 cal before?
I say, why don't you just destroy it?
It's a little
like, are you guarding it like for something to be used in the future?
Yeah, possibly. We're sort of waiting for the right folks.
Wait. Can I make a roll, please?
Yep.
I like to roll. I want to roll see if like there are any mechanical birds or any spies nearby.
Roll me that double insight, baby.
So the thing is, the worst person is on the case.
Yep.
I'll
I'm pretty sure.
help. Double insight.
Yep.
I'll help.
Ooh,
DA.
that's
D8.
a 10 on my end actually.
All
Hold
right.
up. Let me. If I help, make that 11.
All right. So what exactly were you rolling intelligence-wise for again?
So
Specifically.
Zeus spies. Zeus mechanical
Oh yeah, the
animals. I want to
mechanical
know if we're
spells.
being
Oh yeah.
are we being watched right now?
Not that you can tell right now.
Okay.
Even with an 11.
There's been no sight of the bird, especially since.
I mean, we did go through the ocean,
Yeah,
so
you did. You went through a lake to get here.
Maybe,
You're
but it doesn't
about.
have to be a bird.
Yeah, you're about like 80 feet
Can I
underwater.
yeah. I mean,
finally tune
there's
my
probably
ears?
another way to get in if these
Can I
guys have dealt
finally
with the
tune
people in
my
the masks
ears
before.
to listen for the whir of servos and gears that do not come from the bus?
No servos, no gears, no birds of a
Damn.
mechanical nature. You are not being
I mean,
watched.
I guess that's good.
So just magic tech, or
You know, there's the occasional floating rock, or statue, but that might be, ancestor magic, not, what you're, not really magic tech, like you know it.
fair enough.
I asked them. So you're waiting to give it to somebody. Do you like know who that is?
No, they're someone with a very good reason, and possibly the compass. It's sort of a ring, if you will.
Oh, sorry. What was that last part?
It's some sort of ring apparatus. We were told, gosh, it was so long ago. But we were told, if they had the ring, uh, you know, obviously find out the content of the character if they are good characters. Using the questions that we were told to ask that have been written in the tomes. Uh, Feminine, do you have Demina? Do you have the tomes? I have them in my hut as always. Yep, we have those always on hand in case the right people come along and actually know the answers, or at least have a good answer. Part of it
I
is
say,
our own
like,
personal judgment.
oh, okay. So it's not like you have like a scorecard kind of thing.
We
You
have
just
no.
ask the questions and kind of hope for that you like the answers.
Yeah, no, we were told to play it by ear.
I think it would be really funny if there was like an answer sheet.
I can't believe there's an answer sheet to morality.
Is murder bad?
Name one law. Yeah, duh, don't kill people. Sorry, that was my fault. I set the bar too low.
You like justice so much? Name every law.
Are we bringing the bus with us here?
The bus is at the edge of town, or this
Okay.
village, right now, surrounded by guardians who are, well, doing their namesake.
Yeah, and but Bro did leave from underneath the bus and is coming with us.
Yes.
Okay.
No. They're stuck underneath the bus. I apologize.
All right. They have. Could we have like made it so that way they could go like just inside the bus? They don't have to hide underneath the bus.
Uh, because of the state of the player right now, they're underneath the bus.
Okay. So where do they bring us?
They bring you I believe to the home of Divine Right, which is actually right outside the skull.
Okay.
So would any of you like something to eat? We have, well, mostly bugs, about the size of like a small cat, but or a
What
Dude,
mole
you know
rat.
what cats are?
Bugs are considered a delicacy in other places, you know.
Hey, that's fair.
I mean, well, like we've eaten giant scorpion before. I
Yeah.
think a cat sized bug is probably fine.
So Ari's like looking at you, Hal, like eyeing like the ring. Should I point it out? It could be the right one.
So I
Keep
like
this to
whisper to
myself.
Ari, do we wanna try and sneak a peek at the questions beforehand?
Uh, it sounds more like a vague morality quiz. I mean, we can.
Yeah,
Ari,
can we do an auto roll for Ari, or for or maybe like Ignacio to, like, while we're talking and eating, like excuse themselves for the bathroom, sneak inside that other person's house, flip through the questions really quick, and come back.
all right. Yeah. If you could roll me 2d8 on behalf of Ignacio for me.
Okay.
All right.
Ignacio got a 9.
So, unfortunately, uh, okay. Here's what happens because I'm giving this as a partial success, and a part it is. Uh, so Ignacio slips out as you're all eating. Sort of goes uh goes around town asking where does feminine demeanor live.
Mm-hmm.
The guardians are nice enough. It's like, oh, right over there. Have a great day, little one.
Yeah.
Wait, is Lucky still with feminine demeanor,
uh,
or did I
yeah.
ever get it back?
Lucky is still with feminine demeanor.
I miss Lucky.
I mean, you're like right next to him. You're just not holding him.
Yeah, she's
I
like,
miss Lucky. I miss Lucky. Hey,
as
can
soon
I
as
see?
you
Can
know,
I see? Can I
after,
see Lucky back?
well, I still have to fix him.
I'm pretty sure I could hold him in the meantime, though.
Are you willing to give him back if it's time for the procedure?
Yes.
All right, at Ben, was that a lie?
No.
Okay. She looks at
No, because
Brett.
he wants Lucky to get better.
I do.
No, if
I just
Lucky's
want to
hurt,
hold
he
him.
wants him to get the right medical attention.
Yeah.
Listen, I trust her. I just want to hold him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
He's got very attached to Lucky. He got very attached to Lucky.
I can.
I mean, come on. At this point, I'm pretty much his father.
I mean, that was my mate. I mean, we're together for hundreds of years.
Yes, but think about the
So
connection between a father and his son.
crying. He's like, I'm so happy I have a daughter-in-law.
Yes.
That's one
I
way
mean,
to
hold
look
up.
at it.
I mean, hold up. Has it been consummated? Has the marriage been officiated yet, or is it just mates?
It's well, we chose
Because then
each other.
I have to approve.
We chose each other as mates for life.
But Lucky, did you ever think to ask your father?
Well,
I
this
say,
was
and he just
about
blink. I feel like he just sits there, just staring back at me blankly,
yeah
like he knows.
yeah. He's looking at you blankly. not a thought in his eyes. Uh, it just he's like, well, we've been married for 300 years. Uh, it's about 300 years ago when the ceremony happened. How old are you, young man?
How old am I?
Yeah, how old is Brecken?
Hmm. Let's just say he's 28.
I thought you were gonna give me a range. He's just made it sounds like, let's just say he's 28 years old. So it's not anything he needed to keep secret. Like, yeah, no. So that was about 250 plus years before you were even born, let alone conceived. So, as I was stating, uh, so what brings you down here in the first place? I know you're looking for something. Was it that you were looking for something? It was a little bit. It was very accusatory at the beginning, and I'd like to apologize for that.
Accepted, no hard feelings. Because well, I am happening to. I'm just doing a little bit of traveling, a little bit of writing memoirs, making an autobiography for myself, and I hired this crew to help me do that.
Oh, fascinating. An autobiography. I didn't know that Lucky Surrogate Father was a writer.
A writer, an artist. I'm a lot of things.
A triple
I say,
threat.
I say with just like that, with just like a little dashing smile.
You Uh, meanwhile, with Ignacio, he's sort of like running across town asking for, directions. He makes it into Feminine Demeanor's home, which is like this tall wood hut, like 2 stories even. And he burns a perfectly sized hole and then sucks up the fire before it expands. Searches through the house, find a book. There are a lot of books. Uh, he comes back. He grabs a book that looks like, looks important. Uh, and returns back to the bus. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not to the bus.
Sorry.
To Ari.
Sorry.
Yeah. So, next up, as you guys are continue eating and chatting, Ignacio arrives back. He has the book. Uh, he manages to slip it in Ari's bag, and Ignacio sits back up at the table. In divine right, turning over. Uh, it's like, oh, little one, where were you? Ignacio, if he could sweat, he'd be sweating. Uh,
I'd say
He's
he
just
doesn't like
steaming.
to talk much. He's
Oh
probably
no,
just
he's just
wandering
steaming.
around.
He's just steaming now. He gets steamy when he's nervous.
yeah. God. Yeah, he does. Ignacio is a 24-year-old man stuck in the body of a baby fire elemental. Anyway,
Oh my god.
so yeah, no, it's all according to Keikaku. Uh,
All
and
according to
Keikaku
Kate.
means plan.
I love
you,
cake.
you enjoy a good evening. Do you guys head back to the bus?
What do we? Is there still any other issues to discuss about regarding? Or is Burrow still under the bus?
Bro's still under the bus. You do have the book of the questions that are going to be asked. What Ignacio
And is
believes.
Lucky still? Does Lucky need to go in and get his treatment?
Lucky does still need to get his treatment.
Yeah, I think that's what we're kind of waiting on for what do you call it?
The voucher.
Before we reveal stuff. I like at some point I'll like whisper to everybody like, oh, let's get Lucky healed and then he can vouch for us.
All right. They take Lucky and escort you back to the bus. Uh, for some reason, well, here's the thing. I would say night falls really a period where you guys are tired and want to go to bed. This place is always under the effects of, you know, a foggy midday. It's illuminated in certain places. Uh, like someone had turned on the lights in the room, but there's no heat from that light. Just, the high cold humidity of this jungle. Uh, as, it's getting close to bedtime, you still have guards posted outside. Uh, Manifest Destinies was actually one of the head ones on guard, but, Divine Right stopped by when he was escorting you back to your bus uh, to go home and get some rest. Uh, one, let's see if lucky, or fortunate circumstances vouches for him. Uh, and you guys have access to this book. So
What does it say?
it's written in ancestor text, which only Bereau can read, which is why Bereau was hired.
I'm so glad I hired her for something I wasn't even aware of. Aren't I a genius, guys?
She listed it under her. She's done it for you guys in the past.
I do not remember.
She did it literally session one.
I do not remember.
Uh, Ari manages to open up a port in the bottom that connects from the engine. Manages to get Bereau out. Also, after much butter was applied as well. But that's the story for another session. Bereau pops out. It's like, alright, you hand her the book to read? Or do you want to
Yeah.
try to interpret for yourself or maybe ask for magical assistance? Uh, the world is your oyster, but Bereau can read it.
Yeah, no, we'll have Bro read it.
Alright, Bereau reads it. Alright, when. Wait. Marge. Steak. What is this? Is a shopping list. This is a planner.
Is this the right thing?
Um, from
Looks at everyone.
From what I can tell, no. It's got. Wait. There's a note section.
Is it code?
Oh, no, it's ancestor. I don't. it takes. I haven't read it in a long while. I kind of know it.
Did you read it like Did you read like about like a month or so ago?
Give me a moment. Uh, Bro takes some time to read it and is like, um, oh, this is good. So this was a copy uh of the questions from a previous day. It looks like maybe about like 15 years ago some Anuyans came by. It says face mask questions uh or question. The only question I see is what do you wish for?
One of those tests, okay.
Uh
All
anyway.
right.
So you found out that the question is
But
what
does it say what they answered?
uh no. It just says the question. Ask face masked folk uh what do they wish for? As per the tome. And then listed underneath nail appointment. Trim claws. Find new place to dispose of shedded skin. You know, stuff like that. Have chapter 5 of memoir done by Saturday. Stuff like that.
All right, guys, I'm feeling pretty good about this.
Okay. Are we each going to be asked these questions, or is it just like a one person answer for all of us sort of deal?
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know how this is gonna go. I can't imagine how this is gonna go, but I think we should at least prepare. I think we should prepare as two answers. But at the same time, I think we're also going to be pretty honest as well.
Okay, who is the most morally upright of us all?
It's like it's like lying up against a wall and just trying to figure out who the usual suspects are.
Ari's like, well, I know what I'm wishing for, so, and I know it's not evil. If they think I'm evil for wanting my friend to have his body back, I don't think that's a bad thing, and they can take it up with, uh, my whip, or my hover bike, or, I don't know.
Meanwhile, Ignacio is like, like
Ignacio is like,
absolute power.
uh, I was gonna wish for my body back. It's like, buddy, no, I was gonna do that for you. And they sort of like tear up a little bit, and Ignacio then says, "Then I'm gonna wish for the ability to like change back and forth from fire to human, because I still think I could do some pretty cool stuff as a fire guy."
Say again that you just have that be one wish.
Great. Now I'm gonna have
Just
to
wish
think.
that you could just wish you could switch back and forth. I will.
Well, hmm. now I gotta reconsider things.
Okay.
Barrow's just like, well, you guys should figure out who's the most morally reprehensible of us. I'm gonna go take a nap.
It might be Bereau. I'm just saying.
I have no offense to you, Bereau. You might have
You
some
hear
ill intentions. Cartoon snoring. Okay.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. I actually have not really thought of a wish. I could be real.
I just thought there was gold at the end. I didn't even know there was a wish.
Did we wish for gold? That's what I thought we were gonna do.
I just figured there was gonna be a lot of treasure.
I mean, if there was a wish or whatnot, what would you do it for, Hal?
Says I don't really have anything I particularly want to wish for. I probably would just take
same.
money.
I already. I mean, I'm on the same as how I'm like upper middle class. I could pretty much have everything at my fingertips if I wanted.
I mean, I had for this. I mean, technically, I don't even think we each get a wish. To be honest, I think it's just one wish.
Should we just give it to Ari Ignacio then?
I say, well, I mean, you know, if we had a lot of money, they might be able to like research how to change them back.
I mean, why bother researching if the wish is right there though?
So that
a good amount of
we
it
can all
just
get money. Money is something we can split equally.
Yeah, I mean, but we're gonna find money along the way anyway because it's still treasure.
I mean, to be fair, technically, the one who hired us was you. So
you're right.
the one who
me.
actually gets the wish.
Do you really think Ari's gonna just let me have the wish?
I'm definitely not letting Brecken have the wish.
That's what I mean. I can't trust her like that. No offense.
She gives you the finger.
Hey, I said no offense. You seriously, Connar, you play Ari too mean.
She gives you half of a finger.
That's actually less offensive. Okay.
Yeah, Hal says like, if I had like, money and land, I could create a safe, comfortable place for people to live. We wouldn't have to fight. I think that's my dream. So if we do get more than one wish, that's probably what I just wish for a lot of money. Then I'd be able to, I wouldn't have to rely on my strength to keep the people around me safe.
Bunker, are you putting your words in on this or no?
I haven't really thought about my wish. I'm gonna be real. Like most of you have noble intentions. I just don't have a wish, I guess. Call me boring, but
He has the right to call you boring.
I could. Man, actually, now thinking about my military life, also just fucked up my social life.
What are you talking about? You got friends like me and Hal and Brecken. How many friends did you have before?
All of them used to be military buds until I left the military, and they no longer consider me a friend.
Well, now you have new friends.
Pat them on the back a little bit. Yeah, you have new friends.
Okay, would it be more noble though to wish so there be no more wishes? Because I feel like if a system like this exists, I feel like it'd be very much abused.
What? So you're wishing for the ability to? So you're wishing for wishes to not exist?
Well, depending on how many wishes that are available.
I
We
mean,
just
like,
need to make
that
sure
could
that that's
be.
the last wish.
I mean, okay, because like here's the thing, right? That we don't know how this thing works, so to speak. Because essentially speaking, you're also saying the roundabout way of like saying, I wish dreams don't exist.
Yeah, it's true. We don't
Yeah,
know if it's a
that's-
monkey's paw situation.
Yeah, no, it's just like
Like, I mean, we don't know exactly what the hell's gonna happen, so we gotta be very careful.
that's true.
Maybe that's what we should say. We'll figure it out when we get there.
Yeah.
That's probably the best answer
Because
we
it
can
sounds
get.
like that is what we're thinking. That is their honest opinion. We don't
Yeah.
really quite know yet what we want. And we don't really even know how it works. So we'll figure out when we get there. We just know it'll be useful if we can get it.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything else we need to do?
Nope.
Okay, but
We do the
actually
Lucky's procedure, and hopefully Lucky doesn't actually secretly hate all of us.
Or
um
if like his brain becomes so big that he just explodes.
or maybe I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on the wish thing. Because I'm just thinking like, what if they just don't like that answer? Because let's be real, that is a pretty lazy answer.
They probably
It's
ask
better
us to
than
leave.
it's better than like I wish for all the money in the world and then not doing and being.
Oh, that
vague.
would be terrible for inflation.
Yeah, no, it's just like, oh my god, how would that even work?
If only one person has all the money, then that means that they don't have any money.
Yeah, no, it's
Because that means that they're not using it for money anymore.
that's a nightmare scenario. I'm not looking into at this time.
So,
Yeah, I think answering we don't know yet is
Fair.
is a good option.
All right.
Yeah, honestly, I agree.
All right then. All right. Anything else?
Nope. Now let's go get Lucky back.
Yep.
all right. So, uh, you guys, go out. Well, you guys go get your sleep. After you sleep, uh, a feminine demeanor, is the one who knocks on your door. Hello, I hope you all had a good rest. So, we finished the procedure about a few hours ago. You should be waking up shortly. I do want to ask, I'm missing my daily planner. Would you have happened to see a book written in ancient and ancestor text?
It looks like
It's it's a big book. It looks magical, but it's just a day planner.
I just want her to understand the blankness on my face when she describes this to me.
Okay, well, I'm assuming you might not know what that actually looks like, so I apologize. Uh, but yes.
You're fine.
So, come with me, and except for the demon, they can stay in their little hole that they've.
Geese. Crab scuttles.
Uh, we'll summon them as soon as Lucky vouches. Uh, Lucky. So you guys arrive to a hut. It looks like less so sewn back together. It looks like a new scar was made as the incision. and then, sort of welded back. It looks more like a burn scar than a surgical one.
Okay.
But his hair
Because of
is,
his thick skin, I'm
yeah,
guessing.
yeah, a bit of that and a little bit of, he was mostly moss and rock and whatnot. I mean, right now he's in his very squishy moss ball form. Uh,
Okay.
so you all see Lucky uh, on basically this big stone platform with cushions on it, or just stuff that has been made into cushions. More like feathers and whatnot wrapped up in hides. And
I don't know why. I'm sorry for interrupting. I don't know why I'm thinking of that one comic of like the breast reduction surgery was a success. Who has them now? And where's Lucky? It's just Lucky. Just like
Think
Brecken,
took
like
your
that.
breath.
I don't know why. I'm sorry.
so Lucky uh you see Lucky, or Fortunate Circumstances, on the bed. His eyes slowly open, blink one at a time, then look more astute, and he puts on a big smile. And he says, "Hey, how's it going? It's me, it's me. You guys
Did you
called
talk with Nifty?
me Lucky, and you guys
Did you
called
talk with Nifty?
yes.
Okay.
Uh,
I thought so we couldn't make it tonight? Damn.
yeah, I wanted to, but this was the voice I remember him doing.
No, because he was like no, it was more so like, Father, please throw me again. Like he was like he always be like uppy and demanding,
Hello
and
there.
like
Either. You remembered me as Rocky, yes? Like that kind of voice.
No, he's, you remember me, he's, hey, so, it's me, formerly known as Fortunate Circumstances, also known as Lucky. I might change that around. You think I could get a better name? I kind of remember yous, looking at, feminine demeanor. Not very well. I do remember you guys right here. I love you guys.
I love you too, Lucky.
I love you. I love you so much.
Just tearing
Is
up
he
a little
still a
bit, Brecken.
ball, or is he like?
Yeah, no,
big
he's
Lucky
still a ball.
Okay.
I will say he does look slightly different.
Oh, is there a evolved form? Middle
Yes,
stage?
I'm gonna say he's in his pre-evolution where he has finally grown little nubby
Ears?
little nubby legs and feet.
Oh,
He looks
a
like
marketable plushie
yeah, he
form.
looks like this is his autism creature form. Uh so, he looks like that. He's got these sort of noodly sort of legs and arms with little claws that were nowhere near as long as his old ones. It's like we've also expedited his growth, so he's catching up to where he was last in his life cycle. But we were able to fix the damage to the secondary brain.
Lucky, you have two brains?
Yeah, I got two brains. You don't?
What? No, I only need one.
Yeah, it's like,
It's like, wow, you guys need two brains to function.
well, no, it's the second brain is really more of a backup. It's where I kept my, the knowledge for speech and whatnot. So
Is it all? If I may ask, like, is it also in your skull, or is it?
yeah,
Like,
it's in my, it's a
are
little ways.
both brains in there, or
It's
like?
more in my neck. It's really
Okay.
actually I'm not sure where it is at this point in the life cycle. It's different. It's different for everybody. But last time I thought it was like near the base of my neck. I'm sure.
I turn to Lucky and I say, these people think that Bereau is dangerous and should be destroyed. Do you think Bereau should be destroyed?
I think Bereau is dangerous, but I don't think they deserve to be destroyed.
That's a weird mixed message.
Uh,
Elaborate.
I,
I
Is it more that they're a
No.
pushover, or?
Bereau a pushover.
well, it's like we're all dangerous. Like we're all
Yeah,
mercenaries.
Yeah.
But
You're
Bereau is
mercenaries?
not dangerous to the point
Feminine
that
demeanor is shock. You're mercenaries? I thought you were just explorers.
I say, well, I mean, I'm hired by this guy
Okay,
to
you're,
be
you're
an explorer.
misunderstanding. You're misunderstanding.
That's the
They
definition
were
of a mercenary.
mercenaries.
I've
They
got this
were
big act of,
mercenaries.
I'm a guardian.
Okay.
Being a mercenary is not a bad thing.
Well, and most
It's a very honest form of work.
The last time, we dealt with military folks, it wasn't very good.
I understand
I
that.
say, well, we're not mercenary. If I use the term private contractor, are you happier with that?
Yes, actually.
Listen, I'm
Okay,
just gonna.
they're the same thing, but we'll use that term. So we're all private contractors.
I mean, a private contractor. You can be a private contractor for many things in occupations. It's vague, but
I apologize if it seemed like we were working for a military. We are not working for a military.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it out loud too much. It's not, a lot of people have some bad experience with some, militaristic, jingoistic folk.
I say, well, it's a good thing that's not what we are.
What were you gonna say, Abel? I'm sorry, but Brecken, what are you gonna say?
I was just trying to explain that, like, with it being such a dangerous world out there, I am gonna need to hire some people who are capable of protecting themselves.
Yeah,
she's just able to protect herself using her weird and terrifying powers. I don't know how it works.
Hey! I never asked them. I never asked them about their prior lives. We agree.
I just need to ask, if something happens and Bereau is a threat to us all, what do we like? Is Bereau a threat to us currently at this time?
Well,
or to the entire world? Like, your perspective, look,
my perspective is, I thought
I was.
There.
Were you asking?
I was asking Lucky.
Lucky.
Lucky. I wish I knew more of what the hell they were. I know that they're like a bug or something piloting a person.
Is is the person dead?
Yes.
Yeah. No, that person's long dead.
Okay, so do the parasite kill the person?
Well, I mean, brain death.
Or is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so like, I'm just trying to get a good idea, right?
Yeah, no, they
was the person alive before they met?
Oh, definitely.
Okay then, so.
Yeah, no, they're corpse, but
she is a murderer. I can't deny that.
Yeah, she did commit a murder.
That
is a crime.
Is she a
I mean-
threat to it? Like, look, I'm just trying to gauge it because I don't want these things just eviscerating Bereau.
Okay, so
You guys
let's
eviscerating Bereau.
lever it, all right? Let's lever it, right? So on one hand, she killed a man. On the other hand, if she didn't, she would die. That's just the laws of nature. We can't really
not really.
fault someone against.
She would have been okay. Like, yeah, she might have had been. Things would have been difficult for them. They're quite. They're about like a foot long.
Would their lifespan be drastically shorter if they did not?
I mean, we don't know too much about them. They're a little terrible worm creature from a dimension of nothingness. They're the something where there's nothing.
So all we know
Something
about
like
the
that,
all
I
we
don't know.
oh, you're telling me
So-
all we know about the void worm is nothing?
Yeah,
And
no,
that's you're bad?
you're not giving them a case of like not like bashing your head in with a rock.
Yeah, we also don't know like the exact circumstances of how that even happened in the first place.
Yeah,
Like,
no, like
maybe
we just found her this
Bro
way. Like,
was doing it in self-defense.
She's
It
also
was
an amazing
possible.
actor.
She is a very. You know what? I did see that show. She was great in it.
But it seems like
Not a fan of the source material though.
it seems like Lucky is saying that the world ending, we need to terminate them immediately, is not the case for Bereau.
Well, if I can actually chime in, because I might be more knowledgeable than Lucky here in this regard. Yes, they are a void worm demon. Like we suspect, we can smell it. We're specially trained to smell that out on people. We're designed to take them on. We even have the secondary brain to prevent us from being taken over. It's
okay.
they were too busy dealing with one brain, and then we just pick them off. But they're trying to hack one that they can't get control of. We've been designed to be immune to creatures like them.
That's fair. So,
But that doesn't change anything. Like you were saying something about
and well, in terms of their biology, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. There's so much I could teach you about these things. She's very excited to do so.
I say
she starts pulling books down.
I say, at the end of the day, if Bereau is this dangerous, why haven't we all become worms after living with them for so long?
She's incompetent.
Well, she can't reproduce by herself.
So, well, there you go. So she's not a threat.
Yeah, no, if she does. How about this? Can we make an agreement?
Well, you're going to have to prove that to not only Divine Right. I'm fully in your camp. If Fortunate here can vouch for Bereau, I'm all for this. But if
It seems like you guys mentioned voting before.
Yeah, so
if we get a majority, we're good.
Yeah, if you're able, well.
Yeah, no, like
able to convince. Yeah, if you're able to convince Divine Right, he's one of the oldest of us. He was around when the ancestor, he was one of the first the ancestors made.
Okay. How about this then?
His memory's a little bit fuzzy from time to time, so don't quiz him too much.
If I can make a case,
But look, no, so we've already convinced this one. We need to convince another one.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like I was just saying for the next few, like we'll just convince them, like, hey, if Bereau, we'll handle Bereau from here on out. She's been a useful asset to us, and if she acts out of line and friends to blow up the planet or whatnot, we'll shoot between the eyes.
Yeah,
there.
no, because if she brought more of her kind to this plane, it'd be quite terrible. At least for you, we'd be fine. We can't be taken over.
Mm.
It's them
Don't
on the
worry,
other-
we have the best protector around. I hold Lucky.
Hey, that's me. He's talking about me. I love this.
So I would like to roll an insight, thinking back on all of my interactions with Bereau. Does Bereau want to bring more of her species to this world?
I'm not going to have you bother rolling that because they haven't verbally expressed that to you or anyone really.
I mean, they do seem pretty vindictive, though.
They, I will say from what your interactions with Bro, it has always really been survival. They seem like they're a predator in the shoes of a prey animal right now. It is, you know, they're by themselves without their pack or hive
Okay.
or hive mind. You know, it's
All right. So
lonely.
Hal's pretty sure that Bro probably, if given the opportunity, would bring more worms over. So Hal's not going to say anything.
Okay. Will Bro bring worms? How many worms?
More at 11. 11 worms.
All the worms have arrived.
All 11 worms.
It's worm time, baby. Hey, brah, did you bring your worms? May I offer you a worm in these trying times?
Would you still love Barrow if she was a worm?
Would you? This is a question I ask everyone. Anyway,
Are we
Anyway.
gonna convince the other elders after? Let's bring Lucky to the council, I guess.
yeah, no, oh, I can organize a trial. It'll be great. So, is there anything else you want me to inform the elders of before I start this trial?
I pull everybody into a really quick huddle, and I'm like, all right, do we want to show them the compass now, or wait till after the trial?
Ari's
You
making a face.
might want to try taking the honest approach here.
I could.
Wait, I'm sorry, Brecken, what did you say?
Let's be honest with them. They're already, because listen, we already know they're going to ask us what we wish for if we take this test.
Yeah.
If we want to look our best, we gotta at least show what we know.
Mm-hmm. Well, because maybe what we can do instead of doing this whole trial thing is we just say, well, let us go through whatever inside there. Bro might end up dying anyway, and that would solve the problem. But then if we come out, then they would know.
You have to answer. What are you?
No, we're huddled. We're huddled.
But
Well,
but you're in my house.
We are huddled.
Okay.
Yeah, but we said we
Have you
wanted
ever
to
heard of
like
us Parasite
talk
Bubble?
alone. We're not gonna like huddle like right next to them.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm quite large. My house, despite being 2 stories, is very narrow. I'll go to the 2nd floor. Would you like tea?
No, thank you.
I can make tea.
All right. So we've got a couple of options.
Mm-hmm.
We can say that we want to do this now, try and get around the whole trial. They might make us do it anyway. And then we just have to like answer the questions. Also, we slide the book underneath like a couch or something when she leaves to go make tea, so that we and then we can
Okay.
leave the book there.
All right.
Just while I'm thinking about it. So yeah, so we can, or we can wait till after the trial, and then be like, hey, we wanted to get all this stuff resolved before, because obviously, they don't trust us, but maybe going through a trial, then we'd be able to earn their trust. And maybe they won't even care about asking the questions because they'll have already liked us. So I don't know. What do you guys think?
I don't think. I think this goes beyond a matter of liking, because you can't just like someone and then just let someone have a wish.
I mean, that is what their rules think. They ask the question, and if they like the answer, they let us through.
I know, but just because they like us doesn't mean they'll like our answer. Those are two separate things.
Yeah. So then you think that we should reveal now, have them ask the question, and then hope that if they like our answer, they don't even do the trial. They just let us try and go through the skull.
Basically, I mean, I'm just seeing that there's like a lot of variables we gotta keep track of that we're not entirely sure will work out.
Well, yeah, I mean, but all of our options are like that. It's just which one do we want to go?
I'm still stuck on my. I'm still with my honesty approach.
Well, but all of them are honest. We're not lying about anything.
No, I mean I'm up for about bringing it up first. I guess is what I'm saying.
You want to bring it up now?
If we bring it up now, this might help, but at the same time, I could also see this going very wrong, because.
So then you don't want to. I'm sorry. I'm confused.
I'm just saying that I see a lot of things going a lot of different directions, and I'm not exactly positive about which way to go.
Okay, so you're unsure.
Yes, okay, fine. I'm unsure.
All right, Bunker. What do you think?
I'm either way at this point. Like, honestly, I just want to get the trial over with. It just like, hey, Bereau's not Fred, and if she is, I'll just we'll kill her ourselves.
Well, so do you think that we should reveal that our end goal is to go through and try and get the artifact before or after the trial?
Because okay, let's.
We just have to make a choice. I don't think there's actually a wrong choice.
I know it's not a wrong choice, but it's just one. We just gotta figure out which one would make things easiest. Because, like I said, if we talk about, they already don't think Bereau's good. We have that against us, and now suddenly go like, hey, we have this ring that leads us to the artifact that we want. That's basically two bad red flags. I think our best bet is waiting until after. But then again, that might also bite us in the ass because we weren't upfront about it.
I'm gonna have to side with Brecken on this one. Like, if they think it's gonna go hostile real fast, but what's your case, Bunker? If we tell them before.
My name's not Bunker.
I'm sorry, Hal.
No. I just wanted to know what you were thinking.
Yeah, no, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, things could get very spicy. It's very spicy.
No matter what, either, like, so theoretically, once the trial with Bereau is over, they're gonna be like, all right, time to leave. And so then we're gonna need to tell them. So no matter what, we're gonna need to tell them. If we tell them now, we've got Lucky that can vouch for us. And maybe we can avoid the whole trial by just being like, let us go through this first, and maybe Bereau will die, and then it won't be an issue. And obviously Bereau won't die. We'll be successful. We'll leave, and then they'll be like, okay, now you can do whatever you need to. I think having us go through the skull before the trial will make the trial easier. Because remember, if we fail at this trial, Bereau dies. I don't think we can fight off this whole army. One or two of them we could probably take. But
are you telling me you can take a Lucky?
Yes. I mean, the all of us together. Yes.
No, I know, but it's not going to be that easy.
No, that's what I'm saying is that we're not going to be able to fight our way out of this. So if it goes to trial and they decide to kill Bereau, we're not going to be able to go through the skull. I think we should try and go through the skull first, because if the trial goes south, we should already have the artifact and try and book it. Because we're not going to be able to fight our way out of here. Like I said, one or two of them, maybe three, but a whole village, we can't win.
Yeah, no, he's right.
We already have the artifact.
Lucky wants
we could probably get away.
Lucky speaks up. Hey, I wanted to bring up, because as much as I do enjoy the dashing stealth mission, where I act as the distraction, I remember those. Those are great. I act as a distraction. You guys cause a chaos, and you guys sneak around. It's a good time. I wanted to bring up as well that if we don't even know how to open the skull up. I don't know how to do it. Do you?
Well, yeah, that's why we need to get permission.
Yeah. So you want to get permission to get into the skull, and they told us that we had to answer questions first, right? In order to do that, yes. So we're gonna do
so that. The question's order of operations.
So you want to try to convince them to let the demon creature into the vault too.
Yes, because the vault might just kill them. So they might be okay with that.
They might actually be okay with it.
And if they're not okay with it, then we just do the trial first.
You know what? We could always just ask. That's my thing. I can now ask them. I can talk. Isn't that great? I can say whatever's on my mind. I love you.
I like Awesome a Bug.
Would you like a treat, Lucky?
Yeah.
Of course, I love treats.
Here you go.
You tossing him a treat like he's a wild animal kind of makes feminine demeanor kind of uncomfortable after she comes back down with the tea.
He's still my little boy.
I say, so we haven't made the decision. The person's back in the room. Order of operations. Do we tell her about the thing now or afterwards? Raise your hand for after. Does anybody raise their hand?
No.
All right. So tell her now. I tentatively raised my hand.
Yeah, I raised my hand.
Oh, why are we putting our hands in the air?
We wave them like we just don't care.
Yeah. So we turn to her and we say, we weren't sure how much we could trust you guys, but we've talked about it and we think that we can trust you. So
you remember when I talked about the autobiography earlier?
Yes.
Well, one of the things that we are trying to do during our time here is treasure hunt.
And I'm assuming at this point
Oh.
Ari pulls out the compass.
Looting.
Looting, grave robbing. There's so many things to call it, but yes.
I still live here.
I mean, say that for the others.
All right. Well, you're looting.
Well, we
We are.
show her the compass, and
Oh.
we say,
Oh.
we want to do that.
We would like
ask
to try the
questions
trial.
in order. Yeah, we want you to ask us the questions, so that way we can give it a go, and we think that once we're out, then we can do the trial for Bereau.
All right. We'll.
I mean, if she dies, it's a net gain for you guys.
Yeah. No. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, we might not even ever come out. So then it
That'd
saves
be
you guys
very
a bunch
sad.
of time.
And you're taking Lucky in there. Yes.
Lucky doesn't necessarily have
Lucky's
to go
terrible.
after.
If he came back from a lot of damage, he could come back for this.
I say Lucky can make his own decisions. He's more than welcome to come with us.
Yeah,
because he's a part of our group.
I mean, let Bucky speak. Let Lucky speak.
You know.
Yeah, let Lucky speak.
Boy, you're pretty. I wish I remembered you.
Fuck. Damn, Lucky.
Oh, damn.
Singular tear coming from her eye, but she's smiling.
Like, oh god, he's just
probably
he's not even nonchalant
thank God
about
his
it.
personality's still the same.
Yep.
Just like how he acted before.
Just as jovial as ever.
You good? You still want to do the questions, or?
Yeah, well, we can do questions. I love questions.
No, I was asking her. Like asking.
Oh, yeah, no, yes. She wipes her face clean. Yeah, no, we should do the questions. I will say, you will have to vouch for Bereau, or at least you didn't hear this from me. But I think your best strategy going into this is saying that Bereau doesn't get a wish.
I say, how many wishes do we get?
You
guys sometimes refer to it as last wish. Sometimes it's like what is this? What is this wish? How does it work?
I don't really know. We've just been told to ask the question. This is how if someone needs the key at the bottom of the temple, then
So I say the questions about what we wish for.
Yes. Unfortunately,
now we know
that I'm not too privy on. I'll have to do my research on this, but I think Divine Right might know more than I do. I wasn't there for when it all ended, so it's something more to do with that. They were kind of vague on the details. I mostly focus on biology, life science, other life sciences. I dabble in a little bit of physics and metaphysics, but but yeah, no. The question, which I keep the tome with the question in it, is what do you want to wish for? As long as Bereau can be honest with not wanting anything, or not being allowed to have a wish. Honestly, I'm not saying this might be a little offensive. You know how you've treated my former partner or partner. She goes wall-eyed for a bit. She steps back into it. Like some sort of beast or a pet.
He doesn't mind it.
I love head scratches. She's like, oh, the dignity you once had. Uh, uh, yeah.
No,
She's
it was gum scratches. It's like
gum
like
scratch. I
I
love
don't know.
gum scratches. Going wall-eyed. Anyway, she snaps back into it, and she says, "I think you should probably just treat them like some sort of pet. That's my suggestion. If I was in your situation,
To treat Bereau like a pet?
yeah, don't treat her like a person. Imply that she doesn't get a wish, and she's simply just a servant, which is what the void demons were supposed to be when, from what I've been told at least, and they weren't too keen on being subservient. But or friendly. Actually, the first thing they did was latch onto someone's face. So, you know, at least that's what Divine told me. That's just a suggestion. Uh, oh, my planner! It was under the couch! So I'll get Divine for and Manifest here, and we'll have a brief questionnaire in front of the temple, and you'll be decide, and we'll decide, uh, you know, whether it's okay for you to go in or not.
Mm-hmm.
You will all be asked this question. Maybe don't let Bereau get the question, if you do plan on bringing them. I will let you know if Bereau comes out alone from the temple. Uh, they might be killed on sight. I don't know. I would just warn them about that. If you guys, they don't seem bad. I know, man. Fortunate here was able to vouch for them, but you know, uh, things can change. I'm just thinking about every single possibility. Is this fun? Are you looking for a new member?
Brecken is slow. Brecken is like slowly but surely considering a female Lucky.
Oh, I could just stay on the bus. We'd hang out. I could be with Lucky. I'm fortunate. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up. I don't want to be called fortunate no more. My life has not been so fortunate since I've left. I want
Call me
something that more
Lucky.
reflects me. No, no. Nor has it been. Now, just get this. I recently found out that might mean the same thing.
Wait, who told you?
My memories, they were coming back.
Oh.
Yeah,
So what would you like to be called?
I'm figuring it out.
Would you like to be called Lucky?
No, maybe.
I,
Just scratch my
I,
gums.
Sure thing. I just say sure thing, Lucky. Just like to rub his gums a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I love that. He got oh, so good. Oh.
brought out in context so bad.
Yeah.
Christ.
Oh baby,
I,
oh baby. Okay,
I
go ahead.
ask him what he
Rocco.
thinks about being called Bunker.
No. I'm not Bunker. That's Bunker. He points with his little nub paw.
Points at Brecken.
So yeah, I guess we go to get these questions asked of us.
All right. So some time passes.
Mhm.
You guys are brought before the big skull. All three of the leaders are on top of the skull. Bro has been brought out. There was some stipulations on how they were allowed out of the bus. They've
Is it
been
with chains?
no, they don't have chains. Uh, they were wrapped up like a mummy. Using blankets that they have.
A cocoon.
Yeah, they're basically cocooned. Except for Burrow's, the little void face that you see with Burrow's hooded cloak. You do see that.
Okay.
Mummy Burrow action figure now available in stores. Get it today while you can. Also, new Scratch My Gums Lucky coming out soon as well. Name pending.
Especially after that scene where Lucky wants to rebrand.
Yep. So, we have gathered here, all 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of you, because you have the ring.
Mhm.
There's 7 of us.
Or 7? He recounts. Oh, Ignacio, I apologize. I missed
Yes,
the little
some of
one
them are
there.
really small.
I didn't see him. He was very tiny.
Oh, no problem, man.
I'm literally glowing. How
Yeah.
could you miss me? I'm literally floating fire. Uh, we will be going. So which way do we want to do this? Alphabetical order? Reverse Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna do reverse alphabetical order. And how we will ask the questions. First up, it would be Hal. Actually, Ignacio.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait a minute.
I apologize. I forgot his name. We didn't talk much. We should talk more. Ignacio says, it's quite alright. So, what would you wish for?
Who's gonna give the answer? Is it just for one of us, or is it all of us? Just one answer, or
It's
No, it
one
sounds like they're gonna
answer.
ask each of us what we think.
Yep. Ignacio says, can I whisper it? Certainly, you can certainly do that. He sort of floats up to them, says his answer beyond earshot. All right. He may pass. For some of the teeth in the skull open up and let Ignacio through, and immediately close behind him. Next up would be Hal.
Can I
Lucky?
also come up and whisper it? I say.
It would be Lucky. Wait, HAJKLM. Yep, it'd be Lucky.
Yeah.
Or Fortunate. Oh, actually, what order would you go in? I would actually like to go as A. The new name's gonna have an A in it. Alright, well, okay, you'll be last. Alright.
what if What if your name was Lackey?
No. That sounds like my old name, but lamer. Uh, Hell, you go up.
So I would also like to whisper it to them.
All right.
I'm just trying to decide how to word this.
They're on top of the skull, so you have to climb up.
Yeah,
there.
I'll climb up.
Okay.
It's a skull. They're climbable.
Yes.
If they let me.
Yeah. It's like okay.
So I I like climb my way up.
This is way more charming when the little flame person did it.
Yeah. And can I type it to you?
Yeah, sir. Sure.
All right. While I type it, have someone else go. So as I'm climbing up, someone else give their answer.
All right. Next up would be our Brecken.
What would I wish for? See, the thing is, I didn't even know it was going to be a wish.
What is your wish? A desire? If you like, we could phrase it as a different way. Or would that make it too complicated? Honestly, it's been a while since we've done this.
Well, I mean, it's just current. Well, I mean, I already know what I want, but thing is, I'm already currently doing it.
Did you say that out loud?
I said you could say I don't know what I want.
I just said it out loud.
All right.
I'm already doing things.
They speak with each other. It's sort of murmuring with each other. They go, you don't want anything. Is that
The
correct?
only thing I want is to be well known. And I'm already doing that. I pull out the autobiography with these notes and with these people. I'm already making my wish come true.
You may pass. Bunker.
Okay, I could be honest. I really don't know. I just. I really don't know yet if what I would do with a wish. I already have friends. I am pretty in a very weird point in my life.
Manifest Destiny's kind of looking impatient at this point. He's like, come on, you gotta think of something. Is Divine Right says, come on, don't pressure him too much. It's a bigger question than you think. Uh, we just is there anything you'd want to wish for? Anything you desire? It may not even be, something that grand. It's just something that you want.
I actually have one thing, but I fear like if I answer, I'll fail.
Well, you're not going to find out until you give us the answer.
Revenge.
Uh, the divines, they sort of raise their eyebrow, at this on a particular person. Is it for justice? Is it something pettier? Something more specific,
justice.
so that we can make our
I
judgment.
guess for justice, but specific against one person in particular. He goes by Odin, and originally he did this to me. And what happens is Bunker removes one of his gauntlets, and it really, like, as soon as he removes the gauntlet, it reveals that there wasn't really anything underneath it. It was hollow and detachable.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun.
Robot arm. Uh, they.
I just realized this takes forever to reattach. So this is
Yeah,
awkward.
give me a second.
A second.
They start discussing amongst themselves. Murmuring.
My purpose in life is to defend this caravan. It's just.
Could you please stop talking? We're discussing this amongst ourselves.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Uh,
I thought you needed
you hear
further
a feminine
explanation.
sort of whisper a little louder, just sort of. Does he actually really want this? It sounds like it. We've decided to let you pass for now.
Cool. Does anyone have a screwdriver? I realize one of the nuts fell on the floor, and
Ari probably pulls one out.
Yeah, Ari's working on it right now.
So at this point, I like claw my way up, and I'm like, "Whew, made it! Definitely could have just teleported up here. Would have been a lot less work. A little too much mana to use before I go into knowing what's going on.
Yeah.
But
Real quick, Bunker, you're let in. You and Brecken are let in through the teeth that open and then close behind you.
Hal whispers his wish to them.
All right. Let me take a look.
drum roll.
What do they say?
So they Manifest Destinies gives you a face of what? Can they do that? Divine sort of laughing at it. Divine and feminine demeanor are sort of laughing at it. Sort of finding it very funny and sort of a charm, like, this is actually nice. Sort of way. Doing a polite chuckle, if you will. And
A sensible chuckle.
a sensible chuckle. Divine says, go on through.
I like slide down this time. So it goes a lot faster, and then I walk in.
Ari goes up. Ari's with Bereau. Ari says their wish that you guys cannot hear, despite, seemingly only being feet away. You don't remember those teeth being airtight. Uh, and she sort of brings Bereau with them. They stare down Bereau, and Ari's like, they don't get a wish. They're not a person. Saying that made them uncomfortable, but not too uncomfortable, reminding them of the weird shit she's seen Bereau do. They stare her down. Your wish was acceptable. If you can keep that promise, we'll let them enter. But if it is only them at the end of your trial in the temple, we will not open the door. Sounds great, cool. And Ari takes their bike and pulls Bereau through with them. And
I feel like they're dragged, like there's like a cape, like the mummy tape, like it's dragging them with their bike.
Yeah, just all the blankets unwind. You guys end up what looks to be, as soon as you entered in through here, a steep vertical slide is beneath your feet, and you guys sort of go underneath. I apologize. That's not what it was. I'm looking at my note, remembering my notes. You're all on this circular platform in this dark room. The floor glows blue with a magic circle. You're lowered to here. Things get brighter again, but not too bright. As you can see, you're at least about maybe 30 or 50 feet below the surface of the water above, with a glass tunnel before you. And you hear chittering and chattering. And you look at Bereau. Bereau wearing the vest of mist that they bought back in the lovely city of Relief, is now wearing the fucked up targeted pattern vest of mist. And they say, I thought I was gonna have to use this. And you hear chittering, the chittering getting louder from the end of the hallway. As you guys start to see, and I'm just gonna put one on the screen for you here. This little funky little goblin creature here, demonic in nature, with
No.
it's pink, has three stalks on its head with little orbs, which actually might have eyes. You're not sure, but it also has normal eyes, where eyes would usually be placed on a face. Glowing blue teeth, fins and frills, a mermaid-like tail sprouting from its butt. A hand, it looks like a sea monkey.
A What the fuck's a sea monkey?
And then you see about a few more, and they start gargling and hissing. And they pounce at you, and that's where we're gonna end the session. Yeah. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. I know my cat, who's screaming in the background, did. And I hope my players enjoyed this. I hope whoever's listening to this enjoys it. Links in the description. Have a great rest of your evening. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. So long. We love you. Goodbye.